What a day, what a day. Okay, let's have a wee roundup. I'm working on some articles. Watch out for these ones. This is the getting sold this spring. So this is going to be on Saturday. Richard and I are going to be talking about this getting sold on spring. We've just done a script for that, all the episodes programmed. So if you're looking to get sold this spring, you can give your home the instant spring lift to sell fast and high as well. We're going to be covering subjects like, for example, having a thorough spring clean and what that all involves. You think it's obvious, but you'd be surprised. It's the thing about common sense is maybe not that common. And it's also embracing the power of flowers, amplifying your home's natural brightness, blending current trends and classic spring styles, along with finally giving your garden or balcony a boost overall. So this is what we're going to be talking about, Richard, now on Saturday morning at 9:30. So tune into that for the Fife Property Show at 9:30 Saturday morning live. You could ask questions as well at the same time. Interesting one as well, midweek show. We've just finished all the details for the Fife Q1 2024 property market report. And I'll give you a sneak peek at what I'm going to show you next week and what we're going to discuss, Richard and I, at 12 o'clock on Wednesday. So bear in mind, when you see these getting programmed and coming up on the Facebook pages, if you want to know about them when we go live, all you do is click interested or click going in the wee app itself on Facebook, and when we go live, it'll notify you straight away. So you've got availability, you can tune into the show, and you can actually take part in it. But this is a really good graph here. So what this shows us right now is everything in red. It's up to price point along the bottom, so up to 100,000, 100,000, 150,000, 150,000 to 200,000, and so on and so forth, all the way through up to 2 million. Yes, you get properties in Fife up to 2 million. Absolutely. Okay, so what we're showing there is the red is the listings, okay, and the yellow is the sales agreed for the first quarter of 2024. Now, immediately, when you see the red lower than the yellow, that means demand is outstripping supply in that price bracket in the first quarter of 2024. When you see red higher than yellow, that means there's an oversupply at that point in time in the market, and there's not enough demand to take it up. So oversupply of stock. And you could instantly see there at a glance that all the reds are low in comparison to the yellow, right up to the price point where you get to 300 to 350,000 and it becomes an equilibrium. In other words, there's more demand up to the 300,000 price point, as I've always said, and this is the first quarter of 2024, the statistics, and then further from there onwards, you can see that there's more supply coming in from 300,000 onwards into the market, and less properties actually being bought at that price point in comparison to the quarter of 2024. This tells us straight away that you're going to have a wee bit of wait if you're anything after 300,000. So just be prepared for that. This is why it's important maybe to get your house on the market earlier, just so you can forecast and manage the position about where you are right now. Because you imagine if you wait till the last minute, everybody else round about you tells you your house is going to sell really easy. Oh, it's going to be so popular. It's going to be wonderful. Everybody's going to want it. And you go, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they definitely want it. And then you wait till the last minute and you find your dream home and you put an offer in based on your house selling, and they say you've only got 6 weeks to get an offer. Talk about putting yourself under pressure. And then you rush to put your house on the market. Maybe only one person inquires in that 6 weeks. Maybe only one person makes an offer in that 6 weeks, and it might not be the offer you want. This is why it's so important to put your house on earlier and manage the sale. This is called chain building, and it's only estate agents with over 20 years to 30 years worth of experience and wisdom in this market, like myself, understand how to chain build very well and actually make it happen for our customers all the time. This is why you see a lot of times a lot of people going onto Facebook and into community pages and going, I need somewhere to stay quickly or I'm going to be homeless. Because their agent doesn't know how to chain build, doesn't know how to manage a sale, and then they're left high and dry without anywhere else to go, because they're more or less being forced into a position to accept the offer. When in actual fact, it's their decision whether they accept or not. And sometimes the entry date's just as important as the price itself. That's called managing a sale. So you can put your house on earlier, and if somebody comes along and says, I want it in 4 weeks or 2 months, and that doesn't work for you, you just say, no, I'll just wait till the next person comes along. Now you know at that point in time, you've got loads and loads of demand for your property because people are actually making offers pretty early. But could you imagine if you put it on and you find out at the last minute, it's not as exciting as that to other people, to buyers. This is why I talk about it's important to get the right advice from your estate agent before you even consider putting your house on the market. So you're prepared and you're planned. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Be prepared. Get the right advice. It is the most important thing you could ever do. It is your biggest tax-free asset and your biggest investment you'll probably ever have is your home. Make sure you get the right professional advice from the right people. Next time, guys, I'm Jim Parker for Fife Properties TV.